here with Tim Motts, who is the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Hawaii. Appreciate you being with us. So nice to see you again.
You as well. Thank you so much for having me.
This is a bit of an unusual place to be meeting.
It really is, yeah. Never a dull moment in Boys and Girls Club, so this is a perfect setting for that type of conversation.
And I think it ties into some of the projects that you have going on. But before we go there, tell us a little bit more about your role and also the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Absolutely. I'm so honored to be the CEO. Believe it or not, it's been 7 years. Sometimes it feels like it's been 70 years, sometimes 7 days, as you can imagine. But as the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Hawaii, we oversee 9 sites throughout Oahu and Kauai. There are operations on Maui and the Big Island, which are doing fantastic work as well, who have CEOs there. But really, the 14,000 kids we see each year at the Boys and Girls Club, our goal is to take those 7 to 17-year-olds and really give them a second home.
14,000?
You heard that right, 14,000 kids. So every day, about thousands of kids literally vote with their feet to come to the Boys and Girls Club.
On every island?
On every island. So the outreach is really tremendous.
So your supervision, I guess, is on Oahu and Kauai, I understand.
That's correct.
Okay. And what happens at the Boys and Girls Clubs?
Yeah, if you could picture an average day, basically those kids are getting out of school, they're walking across that field, and they're seeing those big blue doors. And as they walk in, there's caring adults who know their name. Think of like Cheers, you know, everyone knows your name, right? And they're walking through those doors, they're greeting that staff, they're seeing their friends, they're in that casual setting, a lot of fun, the bells rang, they're relaxing, and they're getting a healthy snack. Maybe they're grabbing their uniform for their game that's going to be occurring that day, or maybe they've got to get their homework done, so they're rushing into Power Hour to get that homework assistance done with their mentors, or maybe even just going upstairs and vegging out for a little bit on a couch, listening to some music. So there really is a myriad of opportunities.
Well, in varying capacities, I'm familiar with the different clubhouses, and every place has a different energy and different atmosphere, but there's some consistency in all of them.
There really is. Yeah, the idea is these kids are going to be able to choose what they want to do after school. We're not mandating it. And they're getting a menu of opportunities that really revolve around their health and wellness, their academic success, and their good character and citizenship.
And you have some very cool projects going on.
We really do. I mean, one of my most exciting ones is through a national partnership with Raytheon, who's made a $5 million investment in Boys and Girls Clubs across the country, is to put in an innovation center in Ewa Beach. And so the idea is these families with these military kids, 70% of families that have military children are not living on base. So where are they going after school? A chance to be able to go in, access our 3D computers,
Wow.
Mobile Nerd, which is a program where they actually go online and get to code and learn STEM programming. I mean, just the possibilities are endless in these STEM centers.
Mobile Nerd.
Mobile Nerd, yeah. I think we got to work on the name a little bit maybe, but the kids actually really enjoy it, and it's a chance for them to access programs that would normally cost thousands of dollars for their $25 a year that it costs to come to the Boys and Girls Club.
Well, and I love the play on words too, because it also gives the idea that being academic and being intelligent and being community oriented is a good thing.
Absolutely. I mean, we want to break that cycle of poverty and getting these kids to think, well, I don't have those opportunities because I don't live in the right zip code or I don't go to the correct school. We really want to make sure it's access for all. So whether you're going to a local private school or a local public school, you come together after school, work on some innovative projects together, and really develop your great future.
And how does one get involved, or how would I know if I'm a parent of a school-aged child?
So one of the beauties of our clubs is we're an open door policy. Anyone who wants to come to one of our 9 facilities throughout Oahu and Kauai simply shows up. We're on these local DOE campuses right next door. You come down, you fill out your membership form as long as you're 7 to 17 years old, and you pay your whopping $25 for the year. If you have a teen, it's $10 for the year. And you get to get a tour of the facility and really plug in your child into the Boys and Girls Club family.
What I appreciate about you is that enthusiasm flows over to your leadership, but it also permeates down to the staff and to the young people.
Well, that's right. I mean, what an honor to be able to walk through those doors each day and see these thousands of kids with a smile on their face, with not a care in the world when they're in the building. And how can you not have that enthusiasm be infectious? So if you don't go in there with a smile on your face when you start, you certainly will when you're done for the day.
And many of them are probably happier there than they are at school.
I mean, not to bore you with all the data, but we have statistics upon statistics that show that after school, they're feeling tremendously like a weight's been lifted, the bullying that maybe they've been suffering throughout their day. There's really an opportunity for them to kind of release and just have a great time.
So parting message to the audience?
You know, our goal at the Boys and Girls Club, we have a motto, which is to be great. And we're giving every kid an opportunity in Hawaii to truly be great. So whether it's you want to come volunteer, come to one of our special events, or really just absorb the club culture and learn a little bit more about the Boys and Girls
Great.
Club.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been an honor.
We've had the pleasure of meeting Tim Motts, who is the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Hawaii. Glad you could be with us.